Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. Hopefully we got that on camera. There are a couple websites. I'm just going to show you the book here. Just freeze frame there when it focuses. If there's any of those websites you want to check out, feel free. It is a Hay House product, so if you look up Hay House on some search engine, you'll find stuff for them. This second deck is also a Hay House product. I don't see a website for them, but Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. Lucy's name is at the bottom if you want to know how to spell it. If I could go a little closer. It's illustrated by Jesse Reish. Again, I don't see a website there, but it's a Hay House product. So if you look up Hay House, you should find maybe something. It's an older deck, so it's kind of a toss-up. I haven't searched for it, but one day, maybe one day I will. What do we have for Cancer? I'm not sure if this is going the way you want it to. Well, hold on. Okay. Okay, whatever the situation is, it's actually good. It is good. When I say it's good, you had no control about what was about to happen. Okay? I don't know. It just feels like when I see this Temperance card up, this is the challenge. I feel like the situation moves forward fairly quickly. Somebody else is just moving forward. They're moving forward fairly quickly. They're doing what they're supposed to do. The situation will work out correctly. I keep getting that. Like, this situation does work out correctly. I do feel in the long run, with you having the Ten of Pentacles, you do look back and go, you know what, yeah. There might be like some emotional upset with this, and everything happens so fast, it's just kind of like, I don't know what's really happening. And there's a lot of contradictive energy. There's people talking here, people talking there. The person actually carrying out what needs to be done, that's working the way it's supposed to. It's just, I think there's a lot of confusion when it happens. And it's really a little nerve-wracking because I don't think you have any control. It's something's upsetting about this. Because I feel like you're connected to a few different people and you're trying to, like, help. You're willing to help, but something is, I'm a little shocked, I feel. Like, I'm a little shocked about what's going on. And it's like, it's almost like there's an event. 1 week passes, and it's almost like we're cleaning up so quickly. It's almost like something happened, and like, it's almost like, you know, a storm runs through. Like, a storm comes through, knocks things over, damages some property. 1 week passes, and it's like, everything is fixed. It's just about collecting the money to pay for the damages. And it's like you were so busy, you didn't even realize people were taking care of it. You didn't realize somebody went ahead and called maybe the insurance or called somebody to fix it, or people just took care of it so fast. Whoever's handling this is moving very fast. They're moving very fast, but I feel like they should. But it's like the situation happens, you look away, you're just trying to get your bearings, you look back, boom, it's like everything's cleaned up. You're like, what just happened? It's really strange to me. The other analogy I'm getting is like, say for example, you're having like a wedding or something, a big reception. You show up, you go outside to help somebody with something, you get caught up in whatever you're helping with, you walk back in and people are already leaving and the party's over. You're like, what just happened? What just happened? Where is everybody going? Why is it over? They're like, well, you've been outside for like 7 hours. What did you think was happening? You're like, I was outside for that long? Like, maybe you took a nap and didn't realize it? Like, what happened? I'm not saying that it's like that, like, you know where you were. It's not like you have missing time, but it's just kind of like, wow. Like, how did it all go so fast? nothing is wrong, but it's just like, I don't understand what happened. I don't understand where everything went. I don't understand who made the decisions. And I'm really kind of confused, like, what happened. Nothing bad happened, though. Well, the outcome, like, the event may have not been comfortable, but the aftermath is, there's nothing bad there. There might be some troublemakers with it. There is a little bit of mystery here about what's going on. Because I feel like instead of people dealing with the negativity and putting up with it, they just moved. Got it done. People are going to be rotten. You know what? Just work around them, get it done, pick everything up, and we just, if they want to sit there and have a tantrum, well, we're all going to leave. So hopefully the people who own this place will be okay with that, but we're going to leave so they can have a tantrum all they want. It's like that, though. I can get the Emperor here with the abundance. But I also get it with the Moon card, which sometimes is, like, I get Aries and Pisces here for some reason. So you might be dealing with an Aries or Pisces. I cringe to say that. Might be that type of error. It might be somebody who's very, very mysterious the way they're handling this, but very quick, and they know what they're doing and they're just getting it done. And it works out the way it's supposed to, because you get the Sun card at the end, so it does work out very well. There's like missing pieces I keep trying to get a hold of. I just don't know what happened. I'm like confused. Like, how did everything happen so fast? But I also feel like you're going along with it. I think it's going to take like, it might take a few months, maybe even like, it may be like one of those things like mid next year before you really have a chance to sit down with somebody and really figure out, how did this happen? Why did that happen? What's going on here? What's going on there? Because the situation may be a bit too much, and people might need to calm down, cool down, walk away, and have a few months to just let it go, whatever's going on here. Because again, there's an event, which may not be the most enjoyable. It's the cleanup. I feel like it's the cleanup of the event. Something about the cleanup. And the reason people did, and they were very quiet and very mysterious about it, they just took care of it, worked around the whiny people, worked around the brats, if you will. Just worked around them. I don't know why I used the word brat, but there you go. And they just want away from it. Once they're done, they're like, I don't want to talk about it. I did what I had to do. It's done. Just leave me alone. So it's just, I feel like, and you're catching on to that. Like, they don't want to deal with it anymore. After all, it is done. So why get going with it? I think you will get answers. Like, I don't know. For a lot of you, I think like mid next year. It's just coming through like mid next year. The missing pieces will all show. But it's just information, and it doesn't, I don't feel like it upsets you. I don't see anything upsetting you. It's just kind of like, oh, yeah. Oh, mm-hmm. It's just like filling in the pieces. I don't see anything upsetting when the information does come in, but it's good to know. It's stuff that's like, oh, it's good to know. I didn't show this yet either. There may be for some of you, so like I get justice, everything's working out, but when I'm feeling this, for some of you, there may be a legal component to this. I don't see you directly like making decisions. Something legal might be, like it's almost getting like if a storm comes through, damages a lot of property. Like the legal component might be like dealing with insurance or something, or who's really responsible for this? Is it my insurance or your insurance? Maybe something like that. Maybe, you know, the reason the party was cleaned up is because, you know, they got an annulment because they decided, you know what, I think this is the wrong idea for us. I don't know, something's weird. There may be a legal component. It's very obscure to me. Because when I'm seeing the legal component, I don't feel like you have a hand in it, but due to whatever's going on, there may be a legal component that you're on the outside of it, and you're kind of also, this is another piece where I don't know exactly what's going on, but something's happening behind the scenes. I know there's a legal component. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to do anything about it or be a part of it, but then it just kind of slips away. I also feel like you don't want to be a part of the legal component. I don't feel like you really want to. And I just feel like you kind of keep to yourself like, well, if I have to be a part of it, I guess I will. Otherwise, I don't want to be, so I'm just going to be quiet about it and just see what comes my way. This might be also a piece of the confusion, because I don't think this part lasts very long either. But there is a bit of a hubbub about it. Like, there might be a crabby person or two here. Again, I'm getting this tantrum feeling. I'm getting something about a tantrum. The tantrum, whoever's throwing the tantrum, I feel like that's going to be a hard fail. It's going to be a face plant. That's going to be a face plant, like falling off a table into the bricks. That's going to be that type of face plant. It's not going to be. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be a hard, fast fail. Done. No. Bye. Get your stuff and go. Either you leave or we'll call somebody to get you out. If it's the police, that's the police. Like, something's brutal about that, which is another reason I feel like you're kind of like, I don't really want to be a part of that. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but it doesn't look good from here. I'm seeing it at a distance. Maybe I should stay at a distance. Like, you're not cold about it, but you're kind of like, I don't want to make it worse. And I feel like that's why I'm holding back. I feel like that's why you might stay back a little bit. Kind of like, you know what? This is getting a little bit messy. I'm not really sure I would make anything better. If somebody I care about needs me, I will be there. But I'm just going to kind of stay back and see if it settles down on its own. Because everything happens so fast. I'm also getting, like I said before, it seems like it's already came and went. It's already like, that's another reason I think you're holding back. Like, I think it's already done. I don't know if there's really anything for me to do. So instead of getting in there and trying to find out what's going on and possibly generating more energy in this situation that I don't want to be a part of anyway, I'm just going to hold back so it kind of settles and just calms down. It's taking a minute. It does work out well. Again, you get this Ten of Pentacles here. So it does work in your favor in the long run. I'm just trying to, is there anything else I'm missing? I just feel like when I'm looking at the total picture, you're mostly uncomfortable. Like something, whatever this event is, I feel like I don't really like it, but I gotta accept it. It's kind of like, I just feel like I'm kind of like, well, it's done. I can't undo it. It's not about liking it. It's just what happened. And then when everything's moving so fast and getting cleaned up, it's just kind of like makes you really nervous. And then somehow it does work in your favor. It just does. And then it's like months later, maybe mid next year, when you get all the missing pieces, when everybody's calmed down, and you're like, people are going to leave each other alone. And you're like, you're very careful who you ask about what. Because you're like, we don't need that going again. We don't need that started up again. So I am kind of curious about some pieces, but if you don't want to talk about it, you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. But I feel like they're willing to tell you, like, after it's passed a while, and they're just kind of like, yeah, it's already a done deal. And you're like, yeah, I know it's a done deal, but there's some missing pieces. I just don't understand what happened here, what happened there. I feel like they will willingly tell you. They're also going to be like, if we can just keep this between us, because I don't want to get this going again. I feel like you're like, yep, me either. So I'm kind of interested in the missing pieces, but I don't want to get anything rustled up either, so don't worry about it. All right, I think we're there. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below the same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.